Pretty funny. Yesterday we had a storm here, and it was pretty nasty. It got nasty, but nothing bad. And this morning I'm looking, I can't find my ramps anywhere. I gotta trying to load this. I got a job to do in the mowing. I was gonna bring a big tractor, but I figured exercise is good, so I'll bring my little DR. You know, I've never actually really used this. Actually, my brother used it more than anybody. I paid a good chunk of change for this bad boy. I hate running behind it. I never really care because I hate running behind a freaking mower anyway. But it's good exercise, But yeah, he called and said, but he finally called back and he said, my street got hammered in this storm. And right as the storm was coming, I always prayed it. Yeah, God, don't knock any trees on my stuff or something like that, And but I have a chipper at the end of the road, and I have a mower that I put out there just for that's how actually I got this job right here. That's where I'm going today. So hopefully, I'm hoping I manifested a storm that knocked the whole street out where I got work 10 feet from my house for the rest of the month cleaning up brush, We'll see. I'm going to get in my truck and I'm just waiting for the grass to dry a little bit because it's wet. I was walking around earlier and I already on my second pair of shoes trying to find them stupid ramps. Yeah, I usually keep them right here. Man, I'm getting mellow in my old age. Usually I'd be flipping out, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, Usually I'd be screaming and mom had to ask me what's going on, Try not to get excited. I actually really don't even want to do this kind of stuff anymore, you know what I mean? I look at it as I manifested all this stuff, right? I'm a minimalist. To be honest, I'm a minimalist. I hate material things, to be honest. Over the years, we manifested this, me and my dad, I noticed that I have an ability where if I can think things into existence, all right? Like that mower, I wanted that mower. And I mean, that's a $4,000 mower. I don't even know how that thing was even in my reach, but I managed to get it. If I'm like the kind of guy, or if I want a Harley, I end up with a Harley. If I want Jeeps, that's like my fourth Jeep. Or I have the ability to build things too. I'll take the old ones and bring them back to. Like, it's funny. The newest tractor we have on this property is actually up at a shop getting fixed. It's the only one that's ever broken down. And the only one that's really out of my, I could fix it, don't get me wrong. If I had a nice shop where, not a dirt floor and stuff, it's got gears. It's like rebuilding a tranny in a car, I just really didn't want to mess with it. I asked the guy to fix it. And of course, I might end up fixing it because he's taking forever on it. It's been there for a year and a half. I told him no rush, but and I meant I wanted it back in my lifetime, But I'm actually I don't know. I just want to get rid of everything. To be honest, I want to just get rid of everything, keep a couple things that I need, and that's it. I don't need all these tools. I don't know. The thing too is like I noticed since I posted that video about like the demons or whatever, I noticed it's just been my life's been peaceful as can be. Mom's been nice as hell. It's like these things never bother me. They don't bother me. Sometimes I think I work. Sometimes I get along good with the evil and the not evil. I noticed. I honestly think that sometimes she gets tormented because what they do to me, what they did to me over the years. To be honest, just they're greedy. People are greedy. I'm not a greedy person, so that's why I have everything. That's why I'm 44 years old and retired and have a fucking. I don't even want to tell you how much money I have. And assets and stuff is because, like I said, I'm a minimalist. The more you, it's that's how you manifest things. To be honest, it's almost like in this world, if you don't want something, you get it, or I never want anything for greed. Like my brothers and sisters want this place. To me, I'm kind of attached to it because don't forget, like me, I followed my father around for since I was a little kid. 4 years old. Since I was 4 years old, I've been out here to work. I've worked 7 days a week since I was a 4-year-old kid. Basically, we'll put it that way. And I've never see that mower. That's my vacation. I could have went on they're on vacation right now. I've never been on a vacation, to be honest. I've never. If Dad was still alive, I'd be out in a field right now. No, I'd be at work today. I'd be at work till about 5, and then I'd come home, and then I'd be out in a field somewhere, fucking something like that, or in here fixing whatever he broke through today. So that was my life for 40 fucking years. That's why I really don't want to do it anymore. Like I said, I just I've been there, done it. But yeah, I've always spent my money on tools. I've always spent my money on things that will make more money. That's just how I've always been. But sometimes I used to think that I realized I started feeling really like I wasted my life. Wasted my life around here. Realized I'm 40 something years old. I've really never done anything besides work. But then again, I'm 40 something years old and I own all this. So most people are 40 something years old and they're starting to accumulate things like this. And me, I'm actually working to get rid of it already. I'm ready to get rid of it all. Been there, done that. I'd rather be I think I want to be on the Bahamas somewhere or something like that, to be honest. It's a beautiful place. And I mean, I complain about Mom. Don't get me wrong. If she wasn't here, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost. I don't think that's why I've been here too. Is because I don't like being alone. I hate being alone. I hate the feeling of being alone. And I've lived. I have my own apartment for years and never even really stayed there. Always here. The only time I only really never worked 7 days a week and didn't do that is when I had a girlfriend for a couple years, and that was it. And that was it. One girlfriend for a couple years. It was the best and the worst time of my life. It was good for 2 years, and then 2 years was hell. And then after that, it's like I never even wanted a girlfriend again. And then until the last year or two. And then the last year or two, I'll put it this way: I've been open to the idea. You know what I mean? Kind of I don't want to die a lonely old person. I don't want to, but but I always I never thought of myself as able to, you know, have a person in my life or whatever. I learned in that I'm not. Nobody can own me. You know what I mean? I can't be owned. I can't be bought. I can't be owned. I learned that a long time ago. And if you're gonna be in a relationship, you gotta kind of do that kind of ish. You gotta kind of make some sacrifices like that. I suppose, unless you find a perfect woman. But I mean, that's another thing. I wouldn't settle for. I try not to settle for bare minimum. It's actually funny because women like me. See, I'm not like a guy that like women don't like or anything. It's just I don't meet them. That's the thing. Sometimes I think it's like I don't know. Sometimes I think there's a reason for it. You know, maybe I don't know. Just haven't met any in a long time. Or or I mean, like I said, I can go to a bar and meet women or something probably, but I don't drink. And, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about starting drinking, just to get out of here. Just to get out of here. I honestly do. It crosses my mind a lot. It's just like I like socializing with people. I'm not gonna lie. I like socializing with people, and it's when I'm around somebody all the time they start taking advantage of me because I'm a nice guy. It's or like even like my family. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. They take advantage of me. They fucking walk all over me. They shit on me. They want. They want. Or I think people are jealous of me, jealous of what I have, jealous of what I don't know. They're jealous of what I don't know. I can sense a set of hate. I can sense hate. From a lot. I can sense hate from people. Never done nothing to anybody, but I can feel the hate. I can feel it. You don't have to tell me. And mom's been pretty cool lately, like I said, but when she's on a warpath, well, like that mower right there, it's mine. I bought it. I paid for it. I fucking earned it. I went and bought it, and she thinks that's hers. Because it's like, it's here. And it's like I gotta, and that makes her mad, or or like I said, all this stuff. Basically, I've been manifesting things since I was a little kid. Like if I want it, I think of it, and I think it into existence. And it's always been tools and machinery and stuff like that. And from here on out, I'm trying to think of I realize if I can manifest 30 acres of land in Belchertown, what else can I fucking do? I notice I never use it for greed. I'm not a greedy person. Like I said, I actually learned that I kind of hate things. I kind of hate material things. I think like see all this stuff right here. My dad would never let me get rid of this. This is going to the scrapyard tomorrow or whenever I get a second. I've actually been working on a lot of stuff's going to the junkyard. And it was always, oh, we'll put that away. We'll get it. Like, what the fuck? When things broke, like I got 6 battery chargers right here, and I only need one. I only need one. I got 15 tractors, and because it was like that, me and my dad would be like, oh, we want to get this, and we'd get it, or we want this, and next thing you know, we'd get it, or we want this, and next thing you know, we'd get it. We'd think it into existence, and the key to it is think it, create it, think it. And then when you work for it, next thing you know, you'll have it. The problem with Dad was he wanted too much, man. The guy just wanted he was I honestly think that Dad, I think Dad died because I was he was healthy as an ox, and I was leaving, and I've been here for 42 years, and I was out of here. I was gone. My mom actually, it wasn't because of him. It was because of my mother, actually. She was just cramping my style. You know what I mean? When he died, that kind of put a little damper on things. Because now I'm stuck here, I got to take the player to place. Which sucks, because I really don't want to be here anymore. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm an iron worker though. I'm a really, really good iron worker, structural steel man. It's funny that I'm in the country because I'm actually a kind of a structural, worked on skyscrapers and stuff for years. I've been on a lot of big freaking projects around here, like the Basketball Hall of Fame. I've stood on top of that thing. Superman. I took on at Six Flags. I've been on I stood on half of those rides there. Every wind turbine in the state I've been on top of. You know, it's an awesome feeling. Science Center in Connecticut, I worked on that thing. You know, UMass, I pretty much I worked on every building in UMass in the last 20 years. You know, a lot of them. Up until 3 years ago, I was an iron worker. Structural, I don't know. I was an iron worker and a tree climber. I climb trees for a living too. And now I'm like kind of retired-ish, but not. But I'll never retire. Well, actually, I have a retirement. You know, that's one good thing about working in the iron work. I'm a union iron worker, so I got a big chunk of change in that. But yeah, if you want it, and you can think it into existence. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it hundreds of times. Like hopefully that storm that I thought into existence wiped out half of the street, and I'll be chipping brush for the next couple weeks. We'll see what happens. I gotta go get this job done now. Have a good day.